Madden 23.
Talking
And
that
the game is going to be
about my face. Wearing that
Cheifs.
that might give you life advice. Get some money, 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 get some money. It's the paper power pastor, burning rubber faster, down a call NASCAR. My solo knows that I am not a passer. I will not be after any of you people. I'm the man now, ain't I? Work a plan now, can't I? I remember when you lame player, hated a player, now the same lame player. They call a player male.
I guess I'll talk to you guys after these messages.
Tonight, from GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. From the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here come the Saints for their opening drive. They're led out by a 3-time Pro Bowler, owner of over 35,000 passing yards in 11 seasons, the veteran Andy Dalton. Now Dalton going to throw right away. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Looking to throw again on second down. Dalton. There's Chris Olave. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Here's Dalton. Quick slant. That's caught by the 5'11 Landry. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 41-yard line. We're scoreless after 1. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Dalton. Looking left side. That's caught by Landry. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Dalton. Again, he's got that man Landry. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 23. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Play action now. Dalton. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. And again, Andy Dalton to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
And Dalton to throw. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
The kick by Lutz is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So a nice opening drive on the road. You get the 3 points. Part of you wonders if that might hurt them later not getting into the end zone.
Well, the good thing is still first quarter, and they did come out of it with points. In a sense, they can look at it positively and say, hey, we set the pace in this one. I think that's how they'll go about it.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time.
There he goes left side. 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 75 yards. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half.
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that too.
Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
First down now, but that clock rolling.
Dalton's throw complete there to Johnson. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Dalton saying, let's get going here, guys, as he rallies them to get set. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end.
And he'll be brought down at the 27. Dalton.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Here's Dalton. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 17-yard line.
Now Dalton. That's complete to Troutman, right side.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. All right, here's Dalton. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Big spot, Andy Dalton. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing.
Well,
getting shut out in the second half?
The Chiefs just won that game right there against the Saints, 7-3. So I hope you all enjoyed this different type of content video, and I'll talk to y'all next time.